You got to roll?
I got like 20 minutes.
All right, I probably got like 10, so let me tell this quick story and we'll get
All
out
right,
of
let's
here.
have it.
All right, this is one time me and Aaron, we were going to Dallas. I didn't smoke weed at the time, man, but like I was kind of in and out of it. And I back when I sold weed, I also collected pipes, like really fancy, expensive. This motherfucker. I gotta
we
leave
got
it.
10, we got 10 minutes. I got time for one more.
Oh, there's that little sipper. Ah, tip, 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 tip. Big
He's
pull.
got a presentation. I got to be on point.
So we're driving back from Dallas, and I drove the whole way there. But he told me to bring one of these fancy pipes that I had, because that's what I collected at the time, was just fancy pipes.
Right.
And there's like this $300 Chillum. It's small. Let me get one of those, Nick. Oh, we figured out the slide. Son of a bitch.
I told you it was a good table.
It's a great table. I just called it a piece of shit table because it wouldn't slide things across it.
It's a fucking awesome table.
Here, let me throw you my lighter. We'll edit that out in post. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So we're driving back, and he's like, "Hey."
Yeah, it's all good. I promise you. I've been hiding the ratchet from y'all the whole time.
The whole floor just caves in. The walls fall around us.
All the plastic falls off. Yeah.
You're not on a podcast, boys. But so he's like, bring that pipe. It's a small pipe. And I was like, dude, that's like a $300 pipe. Like, I don't want to bring that. You know, if something does happen. I was like, I don't want to smoke weed either because I just muted that and it's already muted. But I was like, I don't want to smoke either because I don't want to get pulled over with shit. And he's like, hey, if we get pulled over, like, I'll take charges for everything. And I was like, no, man, there's no reason to bring it. And he's like, well, I want to get high while we're going. I was like, fuck it, man. And I go, what about the pipe? And he's like, I'll pay you for the pipe if we get in trouble. I'm like, okay. So drive to Dallas, have a good fucking day, come back that night. He's like, let me drive, you drive like a grandmother. I'm like, motherfucker, there's drugs in the car. And he's like, fuck it, let me drive. So he starts driving. He's driving like 15 over the speed limit, fucking tailgating everybody. He's trying to get back home. You know that fucking driver, like, fuck, I'm just ready to go to bed. We've been
Married
on the
to
road.
that driver.
Yes. I fucking hate it. I drive like a grandmother everywhere.
Me too. You have a CDL?
No. I got a chauffeur's.
I got a CDL.
You got a
that's why.
chauffeur's? I have a chauffeur's license. Why do you have a chauffeur's?
That's cute.
I got to have it for the truck.
That's cute. You guys got chauffeur's license.
Hey, man.
That's adorable.
We can drive people around.
You can drive a limousine
And a big fucking dirty stinky truck.
with no air brakes.
No air brakes. Terrible brakes. They don't care about our safety. Shout out Centos. Anyway, so we're driving back. He's following this person super close, and all of a sudden, whoop, whoop. I'm like, fuck, man. So he tells me, grab the weed, put it in your bag that holds the pipe, in the protector case.
But put it in your bag, not my bag. Put it in your bag.
I go, hey, and he goes, we're good. It's all mine. And I was like, okay. So, because I didn't want to be like, it's all his.
Oh, it's that litter box.
Oh, shit. Fancy man over here.
It's self-cleaning. It's the only way to go.
I just pick up my cat shit with my bare hands. So he's like, it's cool, it's all mine. I was like, all right. And so he had one of those F-150s with the center console that lifted up so you could have a full bench. So I just shove it under there. The guy pulls us over. At the time it was back when I was trying to be a rapper, and I had a chain. Not like a chain, but it was made out of wood, and it had the zigzag guy as the emblem pennant. And so the guy pulls over, and I'm high as shit, right? And on the interstate, they go to the passenger side, correct?
Right.
I'm high as shit. I don't even know this. I don't even know how to drive barely. I'm like 19. And so the guy pulls up, and my buddy rolls down his window, and then the cop comes to our side, and the cop shines in the flashlight, and my dumb ass looks at him and goes, and just look forward. And my buddy's like, roll down the fucking window, you idiot. I was like, oh, shit. So I roll down the window. Fucking the guy's like, hey, blah, blah, blah. You were following this guy too close. And he's talking to my buddy. And then he goes, smells good in here.
I farted.
Yeah. Sorry, I just shit my pants, sir. And then he looks at my necklace. He goes, it's a cool necklace. And I'm like, he's like, y'all mind stepping out of the car real quick? I'm like, fuck, here we go. And
Matter of fact, I do.
Yeah. Do I gotta? And so my buddy looks at me. He's like, we're good, man. He's like, you're good. And I was like, all right. So we fucking step out of the car, and he puts my buddy by his car with all the lights. So I can't see him. So he comes up to me, and he's like, hey, do you mind if I search the car? And I was like, it's not my car. I was like, I can't give you permission to do that. It's not my car. And I was like, you'll have to talk to him. So he goes over to him, and he comes back, and he's like, your buddy said it was cool to search my car. Is that okay? And I was like, I didn't say you could search a car. If he says it, he says it. It's his vehicle. He's like, all right, I'm going to search the car because he told me. I was like, all right, cool. So he's searching, and he's under the floorboard. He's fucking in the back little whatever seats, almost like jumper seats. It's barely a back seat. And so he's looking. He goes over to my buddy. He comes back to me, and he looks under the seat again. Then all of a sudden, he leaves again. He's like staring at me. He's like, you sure there's nothing in the car? And I go, it's not my car. I don't know if there's anything in it. So he comes back to my buddy, and then my buddy walks back. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And now they're both looking under the fucking seat. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is going on? And then all of a sudden, I had told this cop 20 times, I don't know if there's anything in the car. And the cop goes, or my buddy looks at me and goes, where'd you put the weed at? And I just look up and I go, under the armrest. And the cop just goes, fuck it. And he's just like, motherfucker. And he fucking lifts it, he grabs it, he fucking opens it, and he goes, all right, it's not that much weed. It was like maybe half a gram. He's like, y'all are good. I'm going to throw this out. I got to take the pipe. I'm just like looking at my buddy like, you motherfucker. It's a one-of-a-kind piece, hand blown. I'm like, you son of a bitch. He ended up paying me for it. And then to cap it all off, the cop looks at me and he's like, do you mind if I get a picture? I'm like, and I'm nervous. And I'm like, yeah. And so like I'm just sitting there. And I'm like, do you want me to smile? And like he's like, what? And I was like, do you want me to smile for the picture? And he goes, of your necklace, asshole. And I go, oh, yeah. He took a picture of it. He gave my buddy like a $50 ticket. We fucking went up.
That's fucking nuts.
I lied to the cop 100 fucking times. And then I'm like, it's right there, bro.
Yeah, hey, look, I know you said you guys got to go.
Yeah,
we've been at it for a little over 3 hours.
Fucking right.
Do you want to, before we do it, do you want to circle to the prequel before the producer thing?
Oh, yeah.
You talking about your on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Do you want to show it to the people?
Yeah. What's it called?
It is Spotlight Fly Guys. You'll get to see my very first studio. It is a trash beat that we have. That's it.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Yep. Trash video. This is our very first time doing stuff. Seems like you watched it before.
Is this Fly Guy Boo?
Yeah, there I am.
It does seem like I've watched this before.
You have watched it.
I must have. At least part of it.
You stopped at 40 seconds, so it must have been
it's a real good song.
40 seconds. That's Erica Lilly. Shelby Shaw wrote the lyrics. She was very butthurt that we didn't use her.
That was a clean face.
That's before you could grow the beard. Played on the old Squire.
That studio, man, I love that studio so much. That was done at Tipitina's music studio.
Oh, really?
Oh, I remember Tipitina's downtown.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
and I redid that whole room. I painted it and everything. Fly Guy James is still doing rap to this day.
Is he under that name still?
You can find him under Fly Guy James. James Morrison, and he is in Dallas now, and he's really doing his thing.
Is he?
Yeah.
The production quality of this video is fire.
Yeah.
So Matt Bell did the video. He is actually filming movies nowadays, and he's very good at his movie production.
I don't remember you without facial hair.
How long ago was this?
This
10 years?
was, 10, 15 years ago.
So you were 20-ish?
Yeah, I was 19, 20.
19, 20. Yeah, I remember that place. I learned how to play the drums a while back, and I went in there and jammed with somebody one night.
Nice.
So Pete Fetterman, we had the downstairs room. Pete Fetterman had a room right down from us. And me and Pete Fetterman were doing some stuff for a while. We need to get, if this continues to go, we need to get Pete on this podcast. Because I call him the most interesting man in Shreveport.
Nice.
He is the most interesting fucking guy.
And what'd you say his name was?
Pete Fetterman.
I feel like I know that name.
He is a known person around the city.
And all of these people in this are all local, like the two people rapping and the chick.
Yeah, one of the guys in the group has passed away.
Who?
Fly Guy.
Boo?
No, Boo is here.
Right now?
It was a weird situation. He worked with horses at the track, and he got bucked off a horse and got killed.
Jesus.
I almost got kicked by one time.
Yeah.
Kicked a 5-gallon bottle of water off my shoulder. It was that close.
Jesus fucking
Yeah,
Christ.
Farrier was fucking with a horse at a place that I delivered to, and normally I walk like it's this long barn. Normally I walk in this way,
Yeah.
but he had a horse there, so he was like walk around.
Yeah.
And I was like, "You want me to just leave him outside?" He was like, "No, you're fine." So
No, do your job.
well, when I walked around, like now where I walk in at, I'm right at this horse's ass. And the guy's like, "You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Just go ahead. Just walk through." And when I walked through, the lady said it had to be the bottles that spooked him. But I had one in my hand and one on my shoulder because it's all fucking like sand, for the ground. So I can't push a dolly in.
Yeah.
So I got one on my shoulder, one in my hand, and when I take that turn, I'm very hesitant about it because that horse is right fucking here.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I got to walk right. And as I walked through, that horse kind of turned and like I guess he caught a glimpse of me, and he and kicked up in the front and pushed the farrier off, put his front, and then just kicked back. And when he kicked back, I did like that and let go of that 5-gallon bottle.
Yeah.
And he kicked that motherfucker across the damn barn. And I dropped the other bottle and was like, you guys are on your own. Fuck that. I'll leave them out here.
Yeah.
And I dropped like 9 bottles off and left and then picked up empties the next time. But, I mean, that was...
Dude, fuck horses.
I had no idea.
I had one chase me. I had one chase me one time. I had this lady that I delivered to that she always had animals in her front yard.
Yeah.
There was always this horse, but it was in like the big part of her front yard, and it was gated from her driveway. So I just go up her driveway. The horse would come over there, but, never nothing. Well, I fucking go through the gate one day, and I go walking up driveway. I'm about halfway up the driveway, and fucking this horse is fucking hauling ass around the house. And I'm like, nope.
Yeah,
and I took off running. The horse had just had a baby like a week,
get the fuck
week or
away
two
from
before.
my,
and she heard me coming and was like, no. Nah, she fucking chased me out of there. I left my dolly and everything in there for like, I think 2 days. Had to come back and get it because I wasn't going back in that fucking, that bitch ain't biting me or kicking me across this fucking
My uncle
yard.
had a horse bite him once. His wife always had horses. And he just bit him on the back of the arm. And he's like, I just turned around and sucked that motherfucker square in the nose. And he's like, horse never came near me again.
It happened again. Exert that force. Well, we got to wrap this up.
Yep.
Well, yeah. No, this has been great.
Hell yeah, we'll do it
So
again
any
soon.
other time. Y'all are welcome here anytime.
Let's do it.
So let's go ahead. I don't know if people will make it this far because we're 3 hours in.
Yeah, and I'll probably cut it down. And like what I was thinking about doing is cut it down to 15 minutes
segments.
as segments, put the whole thing out as a full thing, and then
you can watch
also do it
segments
in
if you
15
want.
minutes if you want to.
Well, let's go ahead and do the thing if you're cool with it.
What's that?
Plug yourself.
Johnny Gates. I ain't got much. Obviously on the go delivery, use us there. Johnny Gates, I'd like to start doing comedy again. His Man Cave Productions, gmail.com. His Man Cave Productions on YouTube.
Will I see you at the next open mic?
When is it?
Not this Friday, but next.
I should be able to make that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I would love to see you there, bro.
Yeah, I've got a nice bit that I've been working on. I just recently went to a DARE meeting.
Nice.
Or a DARE presentation with my daughter. And the last time I did DARE was in 1991. And it has changed. So I've got a bit that I've been working on. I've been writing out I want to get on stage with. So
Hell yeah. Plug yourself.
I'm Chris Luker. You can catch me on Instagram at Chris Luker. Check me out on Facebook at Don't Take This Serious Comedy. That's where you can find all our dates, all our shows around the city, and any updates on things we got going on.
Don't Take This Serious Comedy.
Yep.
All day long.
All day.
All day.
Gang.
I am Nick Vinson. I am owner of socialanchor.io. We have a social media agency. I am co-founder of Don't Take This Serious.
Co-founder, definitely.
I am owner of Northeast Holding Company. We own rental properties and things of that nature. We talk about business. We talk about comedy. We talk about anything in between.
in between B and C, you should have done a B and Z or something like that.
My man right here has led us on the podcast. We really appreciate it, man.
Man, and I appreciate y'all coming. I know it was obviously, with the way it sounded, it was kind of a leap of faith coming over here.
Yeah, it definitely was.
But I appreciate y'all jumping in, and hopefully I didn't disappoint.
No,
not at all.
We'll be
Not
back
at all.
next Thursday.
So we have a show coming up next Friday.
Next Friday, we got the Texas Tiki Takeover. We're getting all comics from Tyler, Texas, Marshall, Texas, things like that. It's a 100% free show. Anytime we're over at Tiki, it will be a free show.
And that's the 3rd of February.
That is going to be February 3rd. Come out every Friday. We just got word, so this is a big announcement on that. We usually do every other Friday over at Tiki. From now on, we are going to be moving to every Friday for the open mics. Every 6 weeks, we got an actual showcase. You can come see these guys do actual sets and perform more than 5-10 minutes, something like that. So
things will be moving forward. We have a lot of stuff going on for 2023. I kind of fell off a little bit from the comedy scene in a sense, but I'm coming back with it.
Yep.
I'm here now, so
We're doubling down on everything this year, and
Well, hopefully we can figure out a way to wrap all of this up in it.
Hell yeah,
like
man.
I said, I'm itching. I'm bored, and I want to do something. So
we have a headliner coming out. She opened up for Louis C.K.
Yep, her name is Ariel Isaac Newman. Fuck, I should probably know that before I say her name. I'm going to get her in March. Nothing's been verified besides agreeing on numbers and arrangements. So hopefully within the next month we get her booked up, and we can have her for March here. So y'all can see some real big name talents that's traveling with, people that sell out stadiums. And
We're going to
stuff.
get her on the podcast as well, if that's
Yep.
okay with you.
yeah, absolutely.
And so
I am
we'll do
open.
it.
I am open to all of it, man.
Hell
Cool.
yeah.
All you got to do is call me and say, "Hey, this is what's going on," and we'll make the arrangements.
We're going to make it
Fucking
happen.
Yeah,
Hey,
fuck yeah.
this shit was dope, guys.
Yeah, I mean, I had a blast. I can't lie.
I fucking dig it. I fucking dig it. We did it.
The table's big.
And there it is.
The table's
Big
gigantic,
badass
man.
table, baby.
Close this sucker out, man.
I mean, you tell me how. You're the professional here. You close it
Oh
out.
shit!
Close it out, huh?
I mean, I don't know what to do. Normally we're just like, all right, bye.
Are we looking at the camera?
Guys, we really appreciate it. Can you make that go away
Yeah.
for just a second?
Yeah. Do you want me to make?
Boom. So, guys, we really appreciate it. This is... Oh, can you make that go away? Because I don't really remember what the...
Talking points?
Can you
Oh, okay. My
Boom.
bad. Okay, I thought you wanted to see yourself.
No,
My
no,
bad.
no. So, one more time, guys, we really appreciate it. This is his Man Cave Productions. This is his Man Cave Productions.
Yes, it is.
We appreciate everything that... And if you stuck to this point, congratulations.
You did it.
Hey, I'm sorry that my dog decided to start
During
talking
that
to me in your
time.
plug. Yeah.
I ain't mad at him. Pete.
Pain in the ass.
Pete.
He's a lunatic.
What's up,
well,
Wendell?
man, again, I was said it 3 or 4 times now. This has been a blast.
Yeah.
Welcome here anytime. Thank you guys so much.
Appreciate you for having me.
Tune in next time.
Fucking
More coming.
boom.